welcome viewer to the Ranger Chamber. It's now time for this week's News from the Grid.
Hello Ranger Nation and welcome to News from the Grid, your weekly update on Power Rangers and Super Sentai news right here on the Ranger Chamber YouTube channel. This week you're happy to see I'm not on my own this time. I'm joined by my two co-hosts, Gary and Peter. So say hello, say hello, boys.
Hello. Greetings.
Gary, why do you have a mask on?
I just want to remind everybody at home that hands, face, and space is a very important thing. And to remember to clean your hands for 20 seconds as we're still in a pandemic.
For the purpose of this video, my darling, could you please remove the mask so everyone at home can hear your lovely voice?
1 second. I'm going to do a hand demonstration to people don't forget. So get your hand out, rub it in. We're gonna shove it in, yep. Don't forget those thumbs.
We're very safety conscious here.
By the way, you're watching BBC One.
Oh wait, I'm indoors, so I can take this off now. Hi guys.
Am I seriously dating this crazy guy?
Shiny lips.
I am. Yep, I am. So, I'm here, Peter's here, and this crazy guy's here, Gary.
Hi, Ranger Nation.
So, as always, let's kick things off. We're going to start off with our main headline. And this week's main headline is Power Rangers Dino Fury, the cast appearing on Hasbro Pulse Fan Fest, which is coming up this coming Friday. Okay, so as reported this week on, hold on, what day? Wednesday. So on Wednesday this week, it was announced by Hasbro Pulse that the cast of Power Rangers Dino Fury, so that'll be Russell Curry, Hunter Dino, Kai Moya, Tessa Roya, and Chance Perez. Is that right? Chance Perez, is that right?
It sounds correct, yes.
Yes, all five of those amazing people will be appearing on the on the Hasbro Pulse Fan Fest this coming Friday. And if it's anything like the previous time they had a Power Ranger cast on a Hasbro Pulse event, it'll probably just be an interview talking about their time being on the show so far, how they're getting on, and they'll probably help with the reveals, and I'm hoping there'll be some really awesome stuff to reveal, i.e. GoldKingRanger actor reveal, please.
That would be very interesting. An official reveal.
Yes, an official reveal, not some silly fan thing going on.
We have theories, but nothing's confirmed.
Yeah, definitely. So, guys, what do we think about this? I mean, I'm looking forward to it because I'm looking forward to this event on this coming Friday, and all the.
So am I. I believe it's on at 4 o'clock.
Yep, it's going to be on the Hasbro Pulse YouTube channel. So naturally, we'll leave a link in the description below to their channel, so you can go subscribe and make sure you're tuned in. And also, apparently, if you have a Hasbro Pulse Premium membership, there is meant to be a party event going on the 8th, which is the day before the event itself. So
have we all got it, guys? Have you all got it? I know I've got it. I know Joe's got it. What about you, Peter? Have you got it?
Unfortunately, my wallet wasn't very kind to me this month, but if I can get the pennies before, then I might just pay the whack and be in there anyway, because I do like a boogie.
Yeah, but just remember, everybody, it's £40 a year, because if you didn't get it before the 31st of March, it would have cost you only £20 for a whole year membership. But now that it's past the 31st of March, it's now going to cost you 40 quid a year.
Blah.
Which is a shame, but oh well, them's the breaks. But for those of you who took advantage of that £20 offer, well done. And we're looking forward to seeing what Hasbro Pulse, the Fan Fest party on the 8th of April has installed for us. So hopefully when we find out more, we'll reveal more. We'll find out more and we'll reveal more. Okay, so that's our main headline out of the way. So let's move on to merchandise news. And we have 3 pieces of merchandise news for you guys and girls and Ranger fans this week. So, Peter, why don't you kick us off with our first bit of merchandise news?
I shall indeed, Joseph. Okay, so what we have here is there's been a new Dino Megazord kit announced. This was by Bluefin this week during what would have been WonderCon in the US. Upcoming release from Flame Toys, I believe. While there is no release date, images, or anything like that as it stands, it's a basic design of a Mighty Morphin Megazord. We all know what that looks like by now, so we can only assume that is what it's going to look like. So, do we need another Megazord?
The image.
Probably.
And we got that image posted above on our screen, as you can see. So it's basically a basic design just to show what it looks like. So basic idea. So yeah, it seems to be it's going to be a model kit which you're going to have to build up, not to be confused with the French magazine thing that we've been taking a look at.
That's huge.
It's amazing, actually, that we haven't heard any more updates on that this week.
I haven't heard anything on that as of yet. No. But this one from Flame Toys and Bluefin, it's about 6-7 inches tall, which is about the same scale as Lightning Collection, maybe slightly taller if it goes with the 7. But I am hoping that if this is going to become a long-standing thing, that they are going to scale well with the Super Mini Plas. And that way, when they go into other Megazords that Super Mini Pla hasn't done, about that size. So when we get into that realm of Bandai Japan versus Hasbro, or Flame Toys more specifically, then we will get more Megazords that you can put along your shelves and they won't contradict each other too much. Because you don't want a Megazord here and then get a Thunder Megazord which then stands there.
There's no height comparison.
That kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, don't forget, because we've got the Lightning Collection monsters as well, because you've got Pumpkin Rapper and you got King Sphinx, and then you got the rumoured Eye Guy and Parantis Head coming out as well, which might be one of the things they could potentially reveal at this FanFest Friday event. So, who knows? Fingers crossed. Yeah, exactly. Fingers crossed. So, so that Megazord model kit. So hopefully when we get more information, hopefully like of what the final product will look like, or maybe the prototype, where you got it all painted grey sort of thing. Hopefully we'll find out more about that. So we're now moving on to our next bit of news, which is, over to Gary.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, I am the Blue Ranger of Glasgow. If you don't know that, I am on Morphin Grid Cosplay, and Morphin Grid Cosplay are doing Dino Fury, so I'm going to give you some more Dino Fury news on one of the cosplays that I will be doing that you can check on my website as well, including Morphin Grid Cosplay. Give us a like. We have the Dino Fury. Now, this is only rumoured, guys. This is only speculation. We don't know if this was an April Fool's or no, but we thought we'd like to share it with you. There were a prototype for the Dino Fury Gold and Void Knights. As you look at the screen.
Yep.
On Thursday this week, 2 images were posted online of what appears to be prototypes of the Dino Fury Gold Ranger and Void Knight basic action figures, as in like my Beast Morphers. Just your standard boxed.
Or my Dino Fury Red.
Better example. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you, darling.
Thank you very much.
A blurred image of what could be Wave 2 of Dino Fury figures was also posted online as well, without the Gold Ranger.
Now, this is where it's obviously, but if I may add to this, I have a feeling this is just an April Fool's image, because it's like the keys that come with the figures are clearly just recolored, and also the key that's supposedly with the henchman it doesn't look anything like the henchman key. It looks like it's one of the Ranger keys instead, or probably just a Boom Tower key recolored. I'm not sure, but basically the keys don't match, and obviously you know, to have the image blurred, it's clearly like they probably just took like for Green Ranger, they probably took the Pink Ranger and they just recolored it green and just blurred it, because it's easier to do blurred out images than the actual ones. But I can guarantee you, Ranger Nation, as soon as we get official confirmation, I'm hoping that during the Hasbro Pulse Fan Fest event, that they will reveal the second wave of the figures, because they revealed the figures before in previous Hasbro Pulse events. So they could reveal, hopefully, green, black, gold, and Void Knight, and maybe they'll throw in a henchman to make it a 5-wave. That would be cool, because I think it'd be nice to get a henchman figure, but who knows? But I definitely hope to see a Green Ranger figure revealed, whether it be Lightning Collection or the basic figure line, because it would be really cool to get those. And then hopefully they'll say that you can pre-order them from Hasbro Pulse or Amazon or wherever, but we'll see soon enough.
It would be very odd to get a gold figure before a green and black. Very odd.
Yeah, no, that would be pretty peculiar. Gary, anything else to add to this?
We do. Super 7 have revealed that there's going to be a Pudgy Pig figure coming out. And Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig.
Hungry.
I'm hungry. Sounds lunch.
Hungry. You know,
I hope they'll do Lightning Collection Pudgy Pig. Just saying, I'm hoping they'll do Lightning Collection Monster Pudgy Pig, because he's another popular monster. Maybe the third wave they'll do Pudgy Pig, and maybe I don't know, what other Power Ranger monster would I like to see be made in that Lightning Collection line? And probably I'm trying to think. Maybe Commander Crayfish would be interesting.
We've had Pumpkin Rapper.
I got it. Spidertron. I would like to see Pudgy Pig and Spidertron.
Have we officially had Scorpina yet? Has she been released?
No, they haven't revealed. They haven't done a Lightning Collection.
She would be a really good villain to have next. I wouldn't mind getting her. And also, we've got the Tango Warriors coming out.
We've only had 2 instances of Scorpina. The tiny little Imaginext one. And then another one the same size for Heroes of the Grid, but that was a Kickstarter exclusive.
Yeah.
But they're not articulated.
If anything, for Lightning Collection Ranger figures, I definitely think it's time we get some Alien Rangers. Because, I mean, they're 25 years old this year, so it's time we got some.
And I would also like to announce that our very own Joe and Peter interviewed just the other day on his birthday the Black Ranger Caucus, Alan Palmer.
That was fun.
Check that on right now on our YouTube channel, and we'll leave a link down below so you can go and watch it and give it some love. It's a great interview.
You could like let us talk about it.
Yes, sorry, love. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. I couldn't help myself.
Well, yes, Ranger Nation. Myself and Peter were very lucky enough this week to do an interview with Alan Palmer, who plays Caucus, the Black Alien Ranger in Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers, which was the 10-episode spin-off mini-series that took place at the very end of season 3 of Mighty Morphin. He was a really great guy to interview. We had a lot of fun doing the interview, and we posted the interview yesterday on his birthday, which was really fantastic. And I'm really glad to say Alan had a great time. But Peter, you had a good time, didn't you?
Indeed, I did. I mean, I can't not have a good time in those sort of situations. You know, having the opportunity to even talk to these actors is one thing, but then having them agree to record an interview with you that's something special. And Alan Palmer's such a nice guy, and I can't. If just by chance he is watching this, I still cannot honestly thank you enough for your time, effort, commitment, and trying to get on the Skype call in the first place. Oh my God, that was a pain.
I'm very proud of both of you boys. Well done.
But it was amazing.
And
these are memories I will cherish always.
Watched it last night. I thought it was a really good interview, and I was really impressed the way that you laid it all out, Joe. It was very, very fantastic work. I can't wait till I start doing
I'm here
interviews.
to announce something. I'm here to announce something today, actually. We have got another interview coming up. We have been lucky to, I'm very happy to announce today that we are going to be doing an interview with Campbell Cooley, the voice of Scrozzle, and Snide from Power Rangers Dino Supercharge and Power Rangers Beast Morphers. And he's also done many other voices. So we are due to be doing an interview with him later this month. But between now until the week of the 14th, we'd like you, Ranger fans, to send us in your questions of what you would like to ask Campbell Cooley. Now, we're going to be making a Facebook post. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the post, and then you'll find the link in the description below where you can find that post. But this post will be made on our Twitter, Instagram, and our Facebook page. So all you got to do is type in your question before the 14th of April, and then once you get your questions in, send them in by putting them on the comments, or you can send them to us in an email or Facebook message. And then in the comments, just make sure to use hashtag ask Scrozzle. So then that's basically the hashtag to use. Or even if you just put a comment in the post and just say, I have a question for Campbell Cooley, then we'll put it on. So what we're going to do is we'll collect the questions, and then we'll send them over to Campbell so we can check them through, and then we will answer them all during the interview. Okay, so that's all the merchandise news. We got our last little bit of news, and that is, well, on to other news. Now, as Ranger fans may remember, last week we had the amazing episode of Power Rangers Dino Fury, episode 5, called Winning Attitude. Basically, it was an Izzy-focused episode, and we had some very special connections in this episode because we had the Special Olympics. Now, the Special Olympics had a very special play-in on this. Play-in? How would you say it, Peter?
Well, if I could maybe take the reins from you a little bit. You see what I did there? Right.
Yeah.
So last week, during News from the Grids, Joe did touch on the special appearance by Sarah Dalton in the episode Winning Attitude. Sarah Dalton, as you may or may not be aware, to be honest, I wasn't aware until this episode came out. So Sarah Dalton is equestrian athlete with the Special Olympics. She has won many awards and accolades, which the lads will go over in just a second. But she's got her own mini documentary, Being Me, Sarah, which I did manage to find and watch myself. But yes, I was fortunate enough. I actually reached out to the Special Olympics New Zealand, and I had a lovely lady reply to me and give me all this information on Sarah, which again I'm tremendously thankful for, and I hope you are watching now as it goes. So I will pass you over to the lads to give us a bit more information about Sarah and her appearance on Winning Attitude.
Okay,
Lads?
thank you, Peter. Okay, yes, I shall kick us off. So Sarah Dalton has been an athlete with Special Olympics Manuku, I apologize if I pronounced that wrong, for 11 years. She has competed in 2 National Summer Games in 2013 and 2017 in equestrian, earning 1 gold, 3 silver, and 1 bronze medal. So congratulations, Sarah. That was fantastic. Okay, Gary, take us on to our next paragraph, please.
Anyway, it's an honour. It's an honour to whoever's watching from the Special Olympics, or even Sarah. If you're watching, we're grateful to have you in this world. Thank you very much. In 2019, she graduated from our Athlete Leadership Programme alongside 3 other athletes, and has since spoken as the keynote speaker at the 2019 Austrian Charge Syndrome Conference, and being very active on her social media as an advocate for anti-bullying and for people with intellectual disabilities.
Ooh. She starred in Being Me, Sarah, an Attitude TV documentary on Sarah's life living with Charge Syndrome. She continues to guest speak at charity events and Charge Syndrome conferences in New Zealand, and is a huge role model for the Special Olympics community, sharing advice and positivity during lockdown, as well as in her everyday life. Wow, Sarah Dalton, you really sound like an incredible and inspirational person. So an applause to you. Well done for being so amazing. Gerda, I think you better not stand up, otherwise you'll go off camera.
I
Gary, you're
don't
out of
care.
frame.
She deserves a
You're
standing
out of range, Gary.
ovation.
Sit down. Gary, sit down. Sit down. Otherwise you've gone out of camera. Let's try that applause again. Well done, Sarah. Congratulations. You are an incredible inspiration to us all. Okay, so
I don't know if you lads have had the chance to watch the Being Sarah documentary.
Yeah.
I did watch it myself the other day when I was doing my research, and I just got to say, if my kids grow up to have even a fraction of the positivity that Sarah displays, then I'd be a very proud parent. I mean, she might not have played a Power Ranger in this episode, but quite frankly, she's a superhero in real life. She's a superstar. And I'm going to put my hands up here. I'd never heard of her before this episode. But her being on this episode, doing all this research, I know more now than what I did back then. So, Sarah, well done. Mission accomplished. Your message is out there. And hopefully us, can push your message just that little bit further than you have already. So, well done. You're a superstar. And welcome to the fandom as well.
Definitely. So we are going to leave a link in the description below to the Special Olympics website, so you guys can go check out all that information, because thanks to the Power Rangers, we've learned so much more about the Special Olympics and how important it is to the disability community. So whether you have a physical or mental ability or any kind of a disability, it's really great to have things like the Special Olympics to give people something to be involved in, to take part in, to feel included. So yeah, so we, the Ranger Chamber team, are happy to support this amazing reach out cause thing. It's so amazing. I don't know how to describe it. Okay, so that's all our headlines for this week. So we just like to say it's time to go on to our
Ranger highlight of the week.
Yes, it is awesome. So Ranger highlight of the week. It is really, really incredible. And I really love, well, there's so much to talk about. So I think my Ranger highlight of the week has definitely got to be, well, for starters, I love the fact that the Dino Fury cast will be joining the Hasbro Pulse FanFest Friday. FanFest, which is really awesome. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the Dino Fury cast will bring to that event. It's going to be amazing fun. I think, and I also love the idea of the model kit for the Dino Megazord. It's going to be really awesome. And of course, the Sarah Dalton story for the Power Rangers thing. So that was amazing. And of course, don't forget, we did have the episode Superstition Strikes, which was episode 6 of Power Rangers Dino Fury, which aired yesterday, which was fantastic. So you guys and girls and Ranger fans can go check that out. And if you haven't seen it yet, you can go in the link description below where you can check out a sneaky peek. Okay, Gary, what is your Ranger highlight of the week for this week?
You took it for me, so no comment.
So which one was it?
Both the Special Olympics mostly, but the Hasbro Fan Fest for me.
Oh, so we're basically the same thing as same as myself.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff.
I'll say something slightly different.
Okay, Peter. What's your Ranger highlight of the week?
My Ranger highlight of the week is a slightly selfish one, to be honest, but this past 7 days, maybe slightly more than 7 days, I've had the opportunity to speak with some people that in my normal day life wouldn't speak to. I've had the opportunity to speak to a representative from the Special Olympics to get all this information on Sarah. Thank you again. It's really appreciated. And also I've had the opportunity to speak with Alan Palmer of course, in the interview with yourself, Joe, but even before, during,
That is
and
definitely a
after,
highlight.
I was in communication with him, making sure it was all set up, ready to go, making sure he was happy afterwards. So it has been one of those weeks that has been really extraordinary for me. So those two things, definitely a highlight, 100.
Excellente. So yeah, that was definitely a highlight for me as well, doing the interview with Alan Palmer. He's such a lovely, down-to-earth, kind guy, and I really just think, thank you, Alan, for being so amazing. Thank you. Wow. Okay. So, and also, I just forgot to mention, don't forget, UK Ranger fans, don't forget the new Power Rangers UK magazine, issue 6 is out now. So go and make sure you go and grab yourself a copy from Asda, Tesco's, Co-op right now. So that's really awesome. And the interview with Campbell Cooley will be online on the 23rd of April. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. But before we obviously go into that, just remember, as always, to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and obviously, if you have any news for us on the Ranger Chamber for News from the Grid, whether it be posted online or on our videos, make sure to get your news to us before Saturday by Saturday morning every week on whether a Facebook message, Twitter message, Instagram, or send us an email. All of that information is up above in the screen with all the links and our email address, so you can go check that out. And yes, so yeah, any Power Rangers Super Sentai news you have for us, whether it be mainstream or fan news, make sure to send it to us, along with any images or videos that go with the article. And of course, as always, please remember to like the video, share the video, comment below. Your question of the day is, what's been your favorite article that we've read about this week? And of course, as always, 1, 2, 3, go subscribe. Boom! Yeah.
Because you people are not subscribing.
Yep, because we've got many more videos coming out on the Ranger Chamber, and we've even got some brand new videos coming out this month, including Creation Chamber videos, and obviously we got the interview with Campbell Cooley to look forward to, and many other videos to look forward to. So it's goodbye from myself, Joe, from the Ranger Chamber team, and it's also goodbye from Peter and Gary, both from the Ranger Chamber team. I really cannot do these videos without these amazing people and the rest of the Ranger Chamber team. And also you guys out there for watching at home, because you watching these videos and you inspire us to make these videos for all of you, because we do these videos just for you. So we are Joe, Gary, and Peter from the Ranger Chamber team. We are the Ranger Chamber team, and that was News from the Grid. So have a really, 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 really Morphinomenal day, everybody, and we'll see you all this time, 6 p.m. next week. Have a good night, everybody.
Doing too many Easter eggs now. Doing too many Easter eggs.
Yes.